out anyway?
I haven't checked in a little while, but it hasn't moved much, so probably
I
a
subbed
little ways.
since last time we asked.
Some, yeah. Well, oof. Welcome everyone. I don't have video going, so 1 second. Welcome back to D&D 5th Edition New Hope Signo Ventures. This is session number 68. Make sure to keep caught up by going to bit.ly/LeapJackGaming and being cool like that. We'll see if it lets things work here in a second. Yeah, I guess not.
One more.
We gotta have one more, guys.
Pretty sure that's a conclusion arc.
Oh, good.
There is the chance that we will conclude today. We'll see.
Oh man.
I don't think anybody in the history of the world will be satisfied if we end on 68.
He's got a point.
Alright, so last we left off, the group snuck their way into the cathedral where they found Karsus waiting for them. He immediately attacked, letting almost no time for action. However, Thok was able to get his potion off, and then the party began battle. There was a lot of damage dealt to both sides, and we had to stop a little early. And that is where we left off. I just asked you guys what you're doing, but it's my turn.
Harsh.
Yes. So. Oh, sorry. 1 second.
Oh no.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay. I still couldn't figure out my video thing, but I'll do that once it is not my turn. Karsus, his eyes, the whites of them, squint in rage as he makes a fist and lifts it into the sky. Dark energy surrounds it, and that aura that appeared shortly near the beginning of the fight begins to wisp, but not this time, not in just a small area, but covering the ground around you.
Oh no.
He lifts
The
his
death
fist.
is back.
The death is back. He lifts his fist higher and higher in the air until bringing it down, on all that blackness on his hand erupts. Everybody make a... I believe it's con. Let me double check. It might be wisdom.
Oh, please be wisdom.
Hell no, be con.
Con save.
Alright. Is it charisma based?
It's a charisma based con.
Oh no.
Talk on
Karsus
that,
has my
fails.
number.
It's con save.
Oh no.
Flecken, go ahead and take inspiration. And is this magic based?
Yes.
I also, amulets and shit.
Wow.
No.
Thanks for the inspiration. I'm so sorry I failed you.
Yeah, it's better than one.
It is better than one.
Also, yeah, what is that?
Shit is what it is.
Roll20 has a thing against the number 69. It wants us to all die right now.
Okay, I need to double check what I can cast this at. Sure, we'll just do that.
Even if this was a charisma-based con save, I still wouldn't pass.
If this was a charisma-based con save, I would be doing pretty okay.
I'm guessing.
Looks like everybody failed.
What's the DC?
23.
Oh,
Yeah, like,
God.
Most of the people can't even make that, so there's not much point in asking, like, Cat.
I'm in
Okay.
Foxora.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
okay.
Foxora, she can make it.
On a 19 even.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can make it.
Most people can make it, especially around Thok. Anyways, the necrotic burst initially makes everybody vulnerable to necrotic damage, and then the circle bursts through, save for half.
So that's just a flat 60 damage coming at us?
It looks like.
Oh,
That's-
no.
Cheeky.
Fuck.
I'm down.
That, however, does end his turn.
DC 30 Constitution save.
What
yeah.
does... Okay, can I
Make
get...
that.
Is there a description?
What was the save? Sorry,
23.
23. That's
Oh, nice.
3.
Is there...
15.
Wait, the Constitution save, was that for Circle of Death?
Yes.
Or... Okay.
Roll for half damage then.
Yes. So,
So 30.
So 30.
Can we get the description for Circle of Death? Does that insta-kill?
It does
No.
not.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so I cannot make the DC to concentrate on Tensor's transformation, which means I now need to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, or suffer a level of exhaustion. My question is it magic?
Sure.
Good enough.
Okay.
Karsus is no longer hexed.
Okay. Good to know. One moment before we move on. There is one more thing that happens. A link between Jekt and Karsus begins to form. Jekt, make a con save. Okay,
Ooh.
you are able to break the link by not letting it set hold into your form.
Woo!
Okay, Kat, your turn.
Okay. First question. Lee's arrow that had poison on it that missed. Did it land anywhere that I can see?
Not.
This is the angle that she was shooting at.
Was he already up close?
Yes.
Well, she was shooting over there from somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, no.
Okay. As a bonus action, I will spend 6 high points for Speed Dart, dealing 6d10 damage upon my next hit.
It's if your next hit hits.
You know, it's on my next hit. Within this turn.
Yes, that I will stand behind.
Because I have extra attack, it matters.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take a normal shot at Karsus. That is my Shadow Wood.
Ooh.
I use a precision shot.
Nice.
Wow.
Day save.
Nice.
You shoot perfectly, and as it's about to hit him, he just glares at it, and a shield of shadow appears in front of him, and it hits that and breaks.
Oh.
Does
Was
that
that
add
a
to
spell?
his
What a
AC?
tick!
That is casting a spell.
Ooh, counterspell.
You're counterspelling that and not the Circle of Death.
I didn't think about it. Jesus. Let's retcon to that.
No.
No. Yeah, we'll try a counterspell.
Okay.
And fuck it, we'll do it at 5th level, because fuck that noise.
Alright. The shield of shadow forms, and then just as the arrow is about to hit it and stomp, it breaks. And it strikes him.
28 psychic damage.
I mean, I'm not really upset about shield being broken because it's +5 AC until his next turn, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
No, definitely.
Upon it hitting,
You had
Uh,
disadvantage on that.
I can't be given disadvantage.
Never mind.
Fuck you, DM.
Cat knows what she's doing.
Oh, God. Yeah, upon it hitting, I'll expend another superiority die to add an extra d8 of damage.
It's looking like Cat needs Priest of Zeal right about now.
Oh. 1d8 of
Good.
extra damage, and Thok can use his reaction to move around Karsus without invoking an attack of opportunity.
Down hands.
What happens if I lost concentration on haste? Because it says I can't take actions or move.
He's stunned.
Oh, okay. Well, there's no one else that I should really give that to, because there's no one else in range of him for attacks opportunity. So I'm just going to take a second shot. This one will be a sharpshooter.
But it's extra movement. Even if it doesn't... You don't care about the AO.
You have to take your reaction to get the movement.
Yeah, he has to take a reaction.
Well, I mean for like anybody.
Okay, that's true. Would anybody like to elect? I guess I'll give it to Jack. Jack, you can move up to half your movement as a reaction.
Jack
He has
used
used a
his
reaction. This is
Counterspell.
useless.
Yep.
Ford can use his because Ford's the only option. Lee's down. Thok, it can't be given a reaction, and Jack has used his. Ford can move up to half his movement as a reaction. And I'm taking a second shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna forego that. I'll keep my reaction this close to Ject.
Does anybody have inspiration?
No.
I'll add my superiority die for precision shot. This is my last one.
I think you gotta get an 8, don't you?
I think that's what we determined last week, but
I don't know if I would go for that.
Didn't we determine that nuking is the best option? I think nuking is the best option.
But I don't think you're gonna hit him.
You got like a 1 in 8 chance.
Oh, actually,
So
Okay.
you're saying there's a chance?
There
You know
is a
what?
chance.
you know what? You know what? No, I will expend 2 side points as a reaction, and on a miss, I'll repeat the attack roll.
There you go. And then maybe precision the next one.
Maybe that may be more intelligent. taking the damage from the first, obviously, though. 27.
You
There
don't even
you
need
go.
to use it on that.
I'll expend the maneuvering attack again for an extra D8 of damage.
There you go. More damage.
More damage. Yeah, bring it on. More damage.
Wow. Goodness.
Wow.
That sums up our situation, though.
I'm out of stuff. I end my turn.
Alright. At the end of Cat's turn, Karsus turns to you and says, "You've
Wait,
become
wait.
a nuisance."
Wait, stop. DM's not allowed to say you. Be specific. Who?
You, Cat,
He
have become a nuisance.
he just said he turned to Cat.
No,
He
he
said
said he
the
turned to
end.
you.
That's turn. You. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, anyways, he's attacking Cat. Oh, this should only be at normal.
Still.
Still a
24 to hit.
A 24 hits. And
Alright.
Cat goes down. Because I don't have a reaction anymore.
Better. Doc, your turn.
You're stunned.
Yeah, I can't move or take actions. Can I talk?
I think so.
Okay. You're Atticus, aren't you?
And he swings at you with his sword. In response.
Oh.
It's a 22 hit
Alright.
you.
Yes.
It's 26 points of damage.
Alright,
Magical slashing.
got it.
And it cannot be resisted.
Yep.
Okay. Jack, your turn.
Oh, bitch. Okay. We will do another quicken spell. As an action, I will use the third star in my robes and chuck it at Karsus.
Alright.
And then as the quicken spell, cast Far Step. So bonus action, I can teleport 60 feet.
You didn't need to quicken that one.
Oh, no.
Bonus action.
Oh, it is a bonus action. Whatever. Okay, disregard bonus. Fucking quicken.
Okay.
It is a bonus action. Would help if you read. No, not that.
Where would you
Where
like to go?
teleport?
Well, I think I already used my bonus action to cast the spell.
You
Yeah, it's part
teleport.
of the cast.
Yeah, you
Oh,
teleport
that's
up
part
to
of the
60
cast?
feet. Yeah.
Okay, fuck. God. Keep moving away. Jesus, I don't even know where to go. Fucking just keep moving far away. Okay, hold on.
Wow.
Wow. Then I think that should be my turn. Can I use a free action to interact with something I have?
Probably depends on what you're interacting with.
My journal.
Every page is black.
Is it black? Okay. Nice. Okay, yeah, that's the turn then. Fuck.
Still have movement.
I mean, where am I gonna go? I'm literally in the corner. Oh, look at that. There's more room if I scroll over this way. Yeah, 30. I'm gonna chill right there. That's gonna be good. Okay.
Hmm. I missed that amount. I need to see it. Cool. As you end your turn, darkness envelops Karsus and disappears as he reappears in the darkness. Oop, not there. Right there.
Oh, fun. Fun times.
I skipped Fort. My bad. Fort, your turn. That's the wrong.
Can I assess what the lightning of the arena that the cop did?
He is watching. Like, that's likely to be the personal eye of him watching.
Hmm. Does Blink work in this arena?
Lee did cast it.
But
it's
Flecken didn't roll high enough to check. Did it work?
yes.
I reckon I am going to, well, step 1, bend over. Step 2, kiss your butt goodbye. I think I'm going to cast Global Invulnerability in a 7th level slot on myself.
Oh, baby.
And I am going to step around to that section over there and menace Karsus's taint.
That's how you win.
Was that menace? As in, just look at it angrily?
Well, I do still have the flail in hands, so yes.
There's a
Would you
little
like me
bit
to-
of a wide-eyed look from him.
Would
But-
you like me to make an intimidation check?
Roll to
there's-
intimidate the taint.
the taint quivers, but there's some...
Oh my god.
I want to be able to know how to do that.
You gotta practice real hard, Joe.
Kegels. It's Kegels.
Or you just
Yeah,
get
it
hit
is.
by a flint flail twice.
yes.
It's a Pavlovian response at this point when Fort gets close to him with a flail.
Lee. Roll death save.
That. There it goes.
That is one success.
That looks like a success.
Karsus' turn.
Oh god.
He just teleported over there. Leave me alone.
Well, his taint's
He can't
quivering.
be
He
that
wants to
angry
come
with
back.
me.
There's silence and I don't like it.
I mean, most of us are dead, so
You're not dead.
fair. I will be soon.
Thok is right there. He is literally the only one that can save you guys in this fight, because I'm not that kind of priest.
Oh yeah.
That would work. I could.
I don't like this.
Oh, hold on. Does Jack's familiar take up a square?
No.
Do I have permission to retcon my movement to be adjacent to Jack?
That's fine. Holy shit, I just realized what that would do. Oh, balls.
I don't like this.
I mean, he started off the fight with Meteor Swarm, and now he's having this reaction.
Oh, I didn't even think about. Oh wait, no, that might not work anyways, but that's fine. I'm not looking, so I don't know, but I'm gonna go for it. And you'll understand once I cast the spell.
Oh, you bitch.
Karsus turns to Fort. Says, "Freeze. Do you have less than 150 hit points?"
I don't think anybody in the party has more than 150 hit points ever, so yeah, I'm only level 13.
Okay.
We're 14 now.
I wasn't sure. I mean, if you were a barbarian, it wouldn't. You probably would, but I know you're not.
You just hit us with 60 points of necrotic.
That's true.
Again.
You did have quite a bit of extra there for a bit.
Yeah,
You
it got bloated up.
You are stunned.
Stunned.
Oh yeah, the one guy that can help us in this fight. Because you're not that kind of priest.
Not that kind of priest. It's funny to me, sorry.
And that is an action. So
Oh, I want that so bad.
once more, a dark link begins to connect Jack to the Karsus. Make another con save.
Yeah.
Ooh, you do not connect. Cat, make a death save.
Oh.
A success. Barely.
Fuck, stay near me.
Thank your
Only
local
because of
neighborhood
that thick,
paladin.
juicy dock.
Okay. Will that work? We'll see. Karsus turns the Thok
No.
and says,
No. No.
"Hold." Cast
No.
Hold monster. Wisdom save.
Wisdom, okay.
Make it!
This is the one we need.
Oh
shit! Yes!
Yes!
Oh.
This was definitely the time.
Alright. Thok, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm going to go up to Lee, and I'm going to give her 10 points of lay on hands.
Sure.
Then I'm going to walk back over here. And with my bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and... Shit. I'm going to go ahead and shit myself.
Seems like something Thok would do.
Yeah, definitely. With my bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and cast Thunderous Smite. Why not?
Because it's concentration.
I mean,
Anything?
I'm not concentrating on anything, yeah.
You could lose it.
It's a first level spell. And my smites don't work, so.
That's fair.
Okay, that's my turn.
Jacked. Your turn.
All right. Can't move, can't get away, can't do anything. Supposed to do Wild Magic Surge on the last turn, so I'll just use it this turn, see what happens.
Okay.
You maximize the next spell cast.
Yeah. Oh shit.
399.
Those are some numbers.
Yes, they are. That is wild spectrums. Okay, I will go with 99. I will post what it does.
Oh,
Nice.
That's real good.
That is real good. I mean, if I wasn't, staring at the dick of a boss. So,
yes, it does.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it was almost a deer. Kind of taking in the context, referencing the journal as well, and the the comment Thok made earlier to Karsus. Kind of starting to get a bad feeling in the pit of my stomach that I know who this is, and I will see. I'm close enough. Attempt to reach out and grip Karsus with the obsidian gauntlet and forcefully connect.
He lets you do it. You grab a hold.
Okay, go for it.
You grab a hold of him, and he starts to laugh. Good. And then the shadow begins to fall, but not to the ground or anything like that. It begins to fall from the top of his being down, rolling off into the gauntlet. It begins to enter you, Jacked. Your eyes go black as you see nothing, and then you see two forms. One of your grandfather, the other of Karsus.
Exactly.
Oh my god!
That was amazing.
Your grandfather's form is younger, much closer to the form of your vision from the tower. Tattoos completely gone. Not necessarily that young, just a little older, not too much older. His eyes are the same as the cob's. He gives off a sigh, gives you a sad look. While Karsus, his eyes glow with radiant light and almost joy. He says, "Yes, finally I have the power. The power to break free." Is there anything that you wish to say?
I mean, you're in the arena, so that's step one. At this point, we're just seeing how many red flags we can tally up on you.
Truth. I will look at the image of my grandfather, Atticus, and tell him that I am sorry that I couldn't do what he needed me to. And I will look at Karsus and tell him that if he thinks he can take it, he can have it.
All right. So, just a brief description of what's going on for the rest of y'all. Those of you that are conscious, not enough time to act, but what it looks like. Oh, I see his darkness too. Yes. The shadow has completely surrounded Jekt in kind of an egg or cocoon, separating himself from the rest of you. The eye of Vakam from above shines with a light of a million colors that seems to be trying to penetrate this cocoon, but cannot. From within the cocoon, Jekt, Karsus moves towards you. However, you do not seem to have control of your body anymore.
Okay.
He takes your arm and his sword and cuts off your hand, taking the gauntlet. The timing on those.
I'm sorry.
The gauntlet then fuses with his form, appearing on his hand.
Wait. That's all in at the end of Jekt's turn here?
Yes. It's pretty much happening in his mind, quote unquote. So you know how when you dream much faster than reality is. So it's all happening instantaneously.
Do I feel pain from that?
There's a slight pain at first. However, you look down, seemingly to be in control, and your hands are still there, luckily. But the gauntlet is gone. He then says, "Now, accept me."
For those of us that can see through the cocoon and have a shot.
You cannot see through the cocoon. It is not that type of magical darkness.
Is it? I mean...
Let's just say it's a black barrier. It's not darkness at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jekt, you feel the essence of Karsus entering your body. However, not only that, but you have one person that can help you in all of this. Your grandfather. As he turns to you and says, "Fight! Never give up!" You tip lava vola. And he comes forward to you as well. And while Karsus reaches out for you, so does he. He says, "Take my hand and we will fight him away together." And Karsus goes, "It's too late. I am in control, old man." Go wisdom save. At advantage.
And then we will add some... Where be it? Bend luck to that. $22.
The fight goes on for what seems like an eternity in your mind, though time seems not to move at all outside. As the energy of darkness and your grandfather and you fight each other almost as if in conflict, in those connecting lines in Harry Potter, that type of thing.
Mhm.
However, his power is too strong, and you are overcome. To the outside, the egg cocoon begins to crack and finally shatters, revealing only Jack, with one minor difference. Well, a few. His skin slightly paler, and his eyes glow black, wisping away with pure necrotic energy. A smile creeps on his lips, the light of Vakab still shining on him, though it does not seem to affect him. The gauntlet attached to his hand, not as a gauntlet anymore, but almost as if a second skin. I guess in this case it would be as if it was his skin. Appropriate time to shoot magic missile. Darkness. Jack, you are in a realm of darkness. Alone.
Do I can I sense or feel anything?
No.
Cool.
Jack's form begins to laugh, an echo of both his and Karthus's voice. I am free. That brings it to Fort's turn.
He's done. Constitution save it in turn.
Okay.
Pretty sure that's a failure.
That is a failure. Lee.
Is Jack being aggressive? Or just standing there?
I'm unconscious, and even I heard that laugh.
Oh. Yeah. Really no way around this. Longbow. Take my first shot. Oh, I wish I had my hex. That's a 32 to hit. He doesn't happen to be undead or anything, does he?
No. And it does hit.
Okay. Does the necrotic damage seem to do anything?
No.
Alright.
As he is struck by the arrow, the same shadows begin to wisp around him as before. However, it doesn't go through anyways.
How much damage does he see? Like,
it does some damage, typical amount. That being said, don't worry about your health at the moment. Raise. Not Raz. Wow, brain. Thank you.
All right. Then second, we're gonna Alpha Strike, and bonus action. Banishing Smite, and fire again. 25.
As the arrow begins to approach, and shadowy shield appears once more and catches it midair.
Alrighty. I will. Honestly, move away.
He's not. I'm just keeping him for token usage. So ignore the giant Karsus in the corner there.
Ignore the man behind the curtain.
Exactly.
That's the end of my turn.
Alright. It's Karsus' turn.
Shit.
Wow, this power feels more intense than I would have imagined.
Perfect. Alright. He's gonna use some sorcery points to fill a spell slot.
It's a good thing Jack has all of his sorcery points back, boys.
Hard to say.
I think this is just dig hole and it's enough. He will refill. An 8th level slot.
Oh. Oh no. No. Oh.
He raises his hand in the air. Again, shadowy energies filling it. This time the ground does not have the necrotic vulnerability. However, the energy forms into an orb around it. His fist. Blinding, dark, then white light fills the area, making it monochrome for just a moment, and then it bursts with necrotic energy that fills the arena.
$150
How big is a 10-foot radius?
About 10 feet.
Yeah, I am not able to work with that right now. My brain is literally failing.
Everyone make a con save.
Well, so if he's within the 10-foot radius, I don't think he can exert anything below a 6th level spell outside of it. 6th level or lesser.
Oh, and vulnerability. That thing.
That's why the
Ooh! I did a thing! I forgot about a thing!
Wait, I thought it was 5th level for the sphere.
I upcasted in a 7th level slot. I said that when I cast it, and if you go
I'm
look at the
Yeah.
text, it
I
says
even
maturation.
thought, I bet he did that, and then for some reason, I didn't rethink it. Okay.
But the issue is, I don't know what a 10-foot radius sphere is at the moment. My brain's not parsing it. Brain's not working.
You got it.
Okay.
All right.
So he blows me up, basically, right?
Yeah.
Say, con save versus necrotic?
Yep.
So it didn't get to us, right?
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Also, my nat 20 is not helpful. I
Well,
mean, even with the nat 20, I would have died. So
It's 23 on a save, right?
Yep. You are successful.
Then I make a constitution save. Let's see. 11? No. Yeah, 11.
that works.
And that divided by 4 is 11. Yep. All right. After the wave is expelled,
Don't count me out.
guys, you can freehand that if you wish. He can move through your sphere still, right?
Yeah, it's a anti-magic barrier. It's not an anti-physical barrier.
Okay. Let's see here. Let's get out of that. Well, yeah, change my mind. We're gonna stay there. Okay, so Karsus will begin to make a link between Jack's body and Fort. Fort, make a con save. I do believe we said that this was against magic. All right.
I told you. You can't sully a priest.
Cat. That's safe. Another success. At the end of Cat's turn, Karsus sticks out his hand, Jack's hand, and grabs a blade that was not there before, significantly larger than Jack's body. However, it's the same as the one Karsus was already using, and he swings
Buster
it.
sword.
Yes, he swings it with relative ease at Fort. It's advantage, correct?
Yeah, I'm stunned, so advantage.
Okay, and it's not an auto-critical, right?
Huh?
Not
I'm not
an-
paralyzed. I'm just incapacitated, so I don't. You tell me.
It's only on paralyzed and unconscious. If it's not on stunned. Well, that's a terrible roll. Does a 19 hit you?
Yep, 19 hits me. Just.
Alright. 22 magical slashing. Fuck, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to, using my action, I'm going to spend 10 lay on hands on Cat. Then with my movement, Thok's going to yell, screaming, "No, Jecht! My friend, my brother!" And then run in that direction. I'm not in the circle yet, am I?
No.
Okay. Alright, bonus action, I can't do anything, I don't think. So... Oh, wait. Yeah, I can. Do I want to do it, though? Yeah. Can I retcon that last thing I did? Healing cat? Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay. So focusing all my attention on Jecht and like, you're okay, like death save wise, right?
Yep.
Okay.
2 successes, no failures. But
Got
I
it.
mean,
With,
if I
with
take
that sweet Thok aura.
I'm sorry. So I'm going to use bonus action to Misty Step over here. And then use my movement to go over here. And I'm going to try doing a few things. First, I'm going to try to like wrap myself around Jecht, not really in a grappling motion, but more of like a hugging motion, and say, "Brother, you can make it through this. You must. You are not him. You are my brother." And I'm going to cast Cleansing Touch on him. It's not a spell. It's a paladin thing. It's not really... he might not be under spell, but I don't know. I feel like this might do something.
Use your amulet.
Yes, and along with that, I'm going to try to push... would it require some kind of action to put it on his neck?
Yes.
Okay, how about, just press it against his back? Or, against his back.
Yes.
It's an action to press it against his back?
Yeah, because you'd have to do an opposed athletics. Though, since he's not a willing creature, you're gonna need an opposed check anyways for
That's true.
Cleansing Touch.
That's true. Okay.
But I will let you use it because of the situation.
Okay, so athletics?
Yep.
Got it.
Opposed
then
with
my-
Jecht or Karsus? Oh.
You decide.
Yes!
Oh,
Yes!
baby.
Yes! Yes!
That was a 19 that you just rolled against.
Dude, Potion of Giant Strength and the power of love, man.
It's the power
Budding
of
bromance.
love. Okay, you are able to touch him with
Ooh.
the amulet and the Cleansing Touch.
Cool. Alright, and that's my turn.
Okay. As you push the amulet against his back, a similar sensation as to when Lee was possessed by Karsus occurs, and his clothes begin to smoke from the heat. And your hand becomes uncomfortable, though you're in your gauntleted, plated hand, so it's not that big of a deal.
Okay.
Sock, my brother, I'm glad you decided to join us.
What?
Where's my son's Wata right now?
Yeah. Glad I wasn't the only one thinking it.
With that, the blade appears once more, and Jekt swings down upon Thok.
Oh no.
I'm just waiting for that magical number. But
Oh no,
not quite
Not
this
gonna
time.
happen.
That's a 19 he just rolled against.
Yep. Alright, so that brings me down to 0, but relentless endurance.
Yeah, get him,
Oh.
Orc.
Oh, I don't know what to do now, man.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's obvious what we all do now.
Just none of us want to accept it.
I mean,
I'm
Alright.
accepting it. If things don't turn around real fast, I'm fleeing.
To where?
I'm not rational enough to answer that.
You find yourself once again in the... Well, not once again. We find ourselves narratively once again in the darkness with you. However, a gleam of light, very dim light, as it is the Shadowfell on the other side, shines through, and you hear a voice of Thok calling to you. Yes, you equals Jekt in this scenario.
thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
The voice gives you confidence. You may attempt to break free once more.
Is he in my aura?
Are you conscious?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's conscious. He's
I am
half orc.
conscious, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
He is in your aura.
He did that thing where he would have dropped to one knee and then he just like flashes rage in his eyes and he stands back up.
Okay.
So yes, in the aura then? Cool. Are we doing this normal or at advantage?
Normal.
Okay. Will Tides of Chaos work?
Yes.
There we go. Okay. Wisdom save. I'm gonna luck one of those and see what happens.
Thank goodness for rerolls.
I don't think it's gonna.
Balls.
Oh, if you roll a 4,
And luck.
if you roll a 4,
Yeah, I'll try. It's definitely going to happen. We'll see. Come on, Daddy needs to get out of this demon.
Oh no!
we're right back to what Nate said.
How are you still wait. Is Thok still do the okay, give me half a second here. Is Thok still hugging Jack?
It was never
Oh,
a
no.
full hug.
Okay, and the cloak.
He said I meant
requires
to touch him.
attunement. Never mind.
I can drape him in the Raven Queen cloak.
Yeah. For the +1. But nope.
That ends Jekt's turn. Sorry, doing roleplay things.
Oh shit.
Persistent orc, but you will not stand my blade.
I bet you can guess what happens next.
No.
I bet I can. I don't want to.
Yeah.
You know what happens next? Port gets a last hit with the Sentinel attack.
I can't take reactions. I'm stunned. I've been stunned.
Still? Ah,
Yes, it's a DC 23, man.
good gracious. Don't you have like a +9 or something?
Yes, it's still a DC 23.
It's not easy being. Yeah. So the Vorpal sword brings Thok down, this time to the ground. Fort, it is your turn.
End of turn Constitution save.
Hey.
Hey.
Alright. That brings it to Lee.
Tears in her eyes, mustering the willpower for one last attempt. She's gonna fire off a bow shot. 27 to hit.
Karsus
Does it
once
hit?
more brings up his dark shield. A laugh in his eyes.
His eyes made that sound.
Oh, goodness. It bounces off the shield.
Yes.
Alright, last shot. Fuck. And with that, Lee takes off, flying through the air, and flees. And that'll be the end of my turn.
How far did you get?
I'm about 130 feet away.
I can't see how far that is, but I think that's about right.
Arrow is showing 115.
Okay.
Well, you weren't pointing at yourself, though.
That's fine.
Yeah, 130 feet away from Jack.
Okay. You get my message?
You'll never be rid of me, Liara.
It's Lilira.
Lilira, my bad. I
Oh,
can't read.
okay.
Lilira.
You dick,
Funny
that's
name.
not even my real name.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, that's one high. Lee.
Oh no.
Karsus points a finger at you.
Can you counterspell yourself?
Can I counterspell myself? Yes. I don't know.
No.
Because otherwise I am dust in the wind.
Can he disintegrate out of the global invulnerability?
He is still in the globe of invulnerability.
He is.
Oh, yeah.
Yes!
I'll take it.
Yeah.
He walks away from Fort.
Can I take a reaction to attack him? Because I'm not stunned.
You may.
Ooh, Sentinel.
Yeah, let's hope.
Please, Sentinel! Oh my goodness!
What was the last flail attack I made? That was like a week ago.
Yeah.
4 days ago.
Don't worry about it. You got him back. Just choose one.
Okay.
Oh no.
That's high enough to get through shield.
No.
Oh, shield, no.
As he walks by Fort, Fort swings and the shield appears one last time, deflecting the mace.
Side note, that totally would have hit without shield.
Correct. And then the laser.
Yep, dust in the wind. Goodbye, Lilira.
The Lyra turns to ash as she flies away trying to escape. Struck midair as it scatters down to the ground. There's no real wind though, so it doesn't like blow away or anything.
Well, that's a relief, I guess.
Cannot be res, do not pass go. Good night.
Oh man. You'll never be ready with me. Dies.
Oh no.
No, it's just you and me, Fort.
That's where you're wrong.
Familiar pops out.
No, I am absolutely basking in the glow of Bacob's stare.
Mm.
You would be a powerful ally, Fort. Join me.
There are no gods before Bacob. You fail.
The broken bodies of your comrades say otherwise.
I still stand.
With that, the dark link tries to form between Fort and Ject. One more time. Make a con save.
Oh no.
You pass. It's a different
Oh,
save
really?
DC. Yep.
Oh. Wow.
Wow.
Finally something's not a DC 23.
What?
One other thing happens. The basking of in the light, while comforting, moves for a moment and points to the desecrated corpse, well, dust of Lee. And radiant energy begins to fall. And the eye does something you've never seen this eye do before. It blinks.
Never seen this eye before.
That's true. The eye from above blinks, and what seems to be a single teardrop lands where Lee's body would have been. And that is... Lee. You find yourself face down in the mud with the same amount of hit points you had before you were disintegrated.
At 1?
Yeah, I guess so.
I should 10?
Before I died, yeah.
Yeah, you said how many before you got disintegrated. That's
Oh, okay.
before you got disintegrated, isn't it?
Yeah.
You might be able to survive a firebolt now, maybe.
Curse you, Bacab!
And that radiant light does turn back to Fort. Kat, your turn.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
Kat,
Take him +1 hit point. Stand up.
Yep,
Yes.
that's yeah.
with your psychic energy breaking you into consciousness and life, you find yourself floating and then landing gently on the ground, ready to go. Take your turn.
As a bonus action, I'll expend 6 side points for my extra damage. And I'll take a shot.
You're
Does
gonna
a
need to
22
accuracy
hit?
that one.
22 misses.
I use a reaction and spend 2 side points to repeat the attack roll.
Okay. The arrow whisks past
Shield.
a piece of Jacked, and then comes back around and stabs him right in the back.
I'm gonna be dumbfounded and just now notice the cat still standing and go, what?
Oh my god.
This is gonna take some math. One moment.
Oh god, Jack's dead.
What roll is that?
That's dark.
10, 1, 10, 1, 10. This is both lucky and unlucky at the same time. It's a Schrodinger roll.
We're 10s and 1s.
I'll take a second shot, unless I should stop.
You can keep going.
Second shot.
I didn't unless I accidentally killed him. I won't complain.
So 34 to hit.
Describe your kill.
Oh.
So Cass, from laying on the floor, reaching into the depths of death, rises up with bow already at the ready as she rises, taking her first shot and misses around, but through the will of her own psychic energy causes it to hit. And she raises up her bow one more time, taking eye level with the radiant eyes staring back at her, and remembers back to the days where she thought that everything in life was just a blissful time, and with great regret lets another shot go.
All right. As the final arrow hits, the satisfied look in Karthus's eyes disappears as Jacked falls to his knees and then down into the dirt. Jacked, in your mind, the darkness begins to... Oh, that's a loud. Begins to brighten to a more gray. And with you sitting is the form of a man you've never met before. He looks wizened, older, not weak, but defeated. Looking down, and then looks up to you like a child who knows they've done wrong, and says, "All I wanted was to be free.
I believe that's what we all want.
I guess I took the wrong path.
We all take wrong paths in our life. Some more than others, but it leads us to where we are now.
You are young, but it seems that you have wisdom. Your grandfather would be proud. With that, he looks to his hand, still black. And it kind of makes you look to yours instinctively, and your hand that was once uncovered is once again covered. Though this time, just like how it was in the actual Shadowfell, it seems to be a part of you, deeper in a connection than it was before. I don't know what will happen to me now. I'll probably end up with the Raven Queen, or they will fight for my soul. But I can already feel myself going on.
Well, whatever happens, I wish you luck.
I have only one request, though I feel I probably am not in a position to ask.
Ask it.
Make sure my people are free from my city. I have trapped them here for too long.
How could I do that for you?
You are more connected to Bukov than anyone else. Well, that priest does have a great connection, so maybe him or you can do it.
That was out of character, just a heads up.
I know.
I'm sure Fort and I can find a way.
Yes. I'm sure he'll at least... if you will do this for me, I'm sure he'll do this for you. The form sitting across from you begins to fade, and as it does, the darkness continues to brighten. However, you feel that your body is in danger. But you have faith that the people around you can help you. Those that remain standing at least.
Or face down in the mud, whichever the case may be.
With one final word, or words, Karsus looks at you and says, "Be free in your way."
I will.
And the image finally fully disappears. And there, behind, sits your grandfather.
Is he conscious? Does he look all right?
He looks at you. This time his eye is normal. His age the same. His body the way you remember it last you saw. He gives you a small smile and says, "I'm happy to finally see you again."
Not really saying anything, but almost breaking down into tears and kind of becoming a child again. Just Jack runs over and just hugs him. Doesn't say anything.
He hugs you back, and you two embrace. Alright, on the other side, to those who are conscious and able to see, the shadow that had once filled Jekt begins to fall off and dissipate. For a brief moment, you could almost see what remains of the soul of Karsus disappear and go straight up in Bacab's light, directly to the eye.
Did anything happen to the landscape?
No.
So we're still like Karsus' demi-plane?
Oh, right. A door does appear where you had entered before, open into a hallway that leads into the cathedral.
As soon as Lee gets a chance, without even turning around to see that it's over, cast Fly and just start double dash booking it off into the forest.
Lee, you find that this section of the plane that Karsus had pulled is very limited, and there is not much distance you can make before you hit an edge. And there's nothing but darkness beyond.
Can I fly into the darkness?
No, it is a physical barrier.
She finds a bush and sits in the bush.
She infiltrates the bush.
He exfiltrates for the first time in her life.
You know what, actually, for thematic purposes, I'm going to let you fly into the darkness.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, she will continue flying into the darkness.
Can I attempt to stabilize those two?
We'll say that you are successful.
Oh, okay. Well,
You
if
and
Kat's capable, then I'm going to ask her to get us out of here, because this place is awful. So I'm going to pick up Thok on one shoulder, and in my other hand, basically be like carrying by the back and neck Jekt's homunculus, and get him, pointing to Jekt.
I'll grab Jekt.
Start walking towards the door.
All right. As you exit into the cathedral, you do hear somewhat of a commotion. As you make your way tiredly through, are you doing anything to find Lee, or are you calling her a lost cause and not caring?
Her will broke as far as Ford is concerned, and if that's what she's gonna do, then that's what she's gonna do.
Okay.
The door's right here.
Alright, you walk through the cathedral, being semi-careful of the surroundings. You do make it to the outside, however, and the sky is the same as the rest of the Shadowfell. That dome with the eye of Bacab gone. You hear people exclaiming, almost celebrating. Many of them probably feeling the first emotion they felt in a very long time. As you make it to a point where you might be able to see out of the city to teleport, get out of here, or if you wish, you could just leave by teleportation.
I don't think I have. I mean, we just did a boss fight. You're asking an awful lot for me to have that kind of spell power left.
Start searching through Jekt to find the gate.
There you
Do the
go.
thing.
The gate is on his body.
There you go.
I press the correct combination for the get the fuck out.
You press the side for the material plane and put it down, and it creates a gate, which you are able to step through, and you find yourself standing in the crowded streets of Mia Cassel, with the light of the material plane washing over you for the first time. Well, you two have been there recently, but for the first time for those who are unconscious there. since venturing to the shadow plane.
It's good to be home.
It's good to be alive. Now about that sunbow.
Yeah, let's go.
We'll say for story purposes, everyone is able to rest.
I'm going to cast Prayer of Healing whenever there's an opportunity.
Yes, you're able
But
to
you're
do
just having
so.
so many narrative situations that I didn't want to interrupt because you're having fun.
I appreciate. Where's Jacked? Is he under the homunculus?
Jekt wasn't on this map.
I wasn't on the map. I was the homunculus.
You were the homunculus, though. Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
I full healed the homunculus.
Woo. That's old. Okay, we'll just do this. Yeah. So you guys are all able to find rest. Lee, you are in the darkness, and there you cannot rest. I don't know if you have an idea of what you're going to do there. You can either tell me or tell everyone, or whatever you wish.
I mean, at this point, she's Fort's assessment was correct. Her will is broken, and she is going to keep going until she collapses from exhaustion.
Okay.
I'm going to take the cubic gate, go back to Necropolis, and see if the poison maker is willing to come with me.
Right. He sees you, surprised that you're alive.
I'm unrested by this stage. Everybody's just, on their feet. I'm still battle scarred. Like old sword gashes and stuff.
He is willing to go.
Okay, then we can cubic gate back to Miakasil, and then we'll get him sorted out after rest, because we definitely owe him.
Big time.
He very thankful. Thank you. I am ready to see the light again.
Well, it's overcast in Miakasil today, so
It's a bright sunny day as Miakasil is once again in the sky, where it belongs, above the clouds.
Well, belongs is sort of a nebulous term. I mean, if it's not naturally there, it's sort of...
Okay, fine. But it's in the air where most that live on it feel it belongs. Yes, everyone is able to rest. And you guys, for the first time in a long time, it feels anyways, I guess it wasn't actually all that long of a venture into the Shadowfell, it just felt like a very long time, are without duty.
Coffee.
Yeah, that too. There's lack of food, so there's lack of coffee. That being said, as Jack rests, a miracle is a very good word for it, occurs, as when he awakes, the body of Atticus appears besides him, fully formed and real. He has made it back. Mission accomplished.
Woo!
He looks down at Jack while Jack is resting and waking up. Gives a small smile and says, "Good morning, champ."
Cat's gonna come over to Jack and put a finger right on his forehead and say, "The next time that you think you're gonna be an evil baddie, I'm putting another one right here."
Thanks, Cat.
Atticus will turn to Cat, give her a pat on the shoulder, and a small pet, almost out of just like habit when you touch a cat, and say, "Thank you. You saved us both."
Cat purrs.
Yes, Fort, you are able to make the proper preparations, and you bring life back to Elabor. For which she is grateful, and
Assuming he breathes in a gasp of air when he wakes up. Or, well, resurrects. That feels good, doesn't it?
I haven't done that in a long time.
If you're looking for work, I'm sure the alchemists can use you. You'll find them in that district, and I'll gesture to the proper place.
He gives you a happy smile, and kind of like punches your shoulder out of gratitude type of thing. Thank you. If you ever need anything, my services are yours.
That was a man hug.
You'll have no trouble finding your way around, I assure you.
I know this place more than I'd like to admit. Then he settles in, becoming welcome very quickly into the alchemist section.
Time to go find the others.
Alright. Most of them are in a medical treatment room. Triage, is that the word? Whatever. In the cathedral, a special room set aside just for you guys. Lee, still missing, disappeared into the darkness. That aura makes it hard to make it feel like it's gone. There we go. As the 4 or 5, count among this, so 5 of you sit. Is there anything you wish to say to each other? Sit and lay or whatever.
Is Atticus with us?
Yes.
I wish you had faith in me, Jecht. I told you I would get your grandfather back.
Yeah. And I believe you for it. But I had to be there as well.
Just give a frown and cross my arms and sort of pout.
Can you imagine a Knoll pout?
I was going to say that I laugh at the absurdity of seeing a giant Knoll pout.
On the plus side, Fort, after seeing what happened with Lee, I'd like to go to church with you on Sunday.
Church is every day, my dear.
Well, we'll make it Sunday.
Okay, we'll start small for you. I'm assuming the cat is saying the proper weekday.
I'm sure. End of beginning of the week, whatever. 9 days a week.
Oh man, overtime must be terrible. So, here's the thing. Fort was not allowed to give up that fight. I was terrified.
Yeah.
Thok, your deal that you struck, do you mind if everyone knows now? Or do you want me to keep it a secret still?
Thok is going to now resist and try to like counter bargain or something, but you can go ahead. Yeah.
Okay.
I did a bad thing.
Well, you're still alive, so there's time to rectify it.
As Fort says those words, a voice calls out, as if it was always there, and says, "There's no changing your debts, Thok. This is what you wanted."
Can I change who it is for? No. I know that I agreed to serve you so that my family could be together again, but I don't think that my sister deserved that.
Be right back.
A sigh comes from the shadowed face that is probably just an aspect of the Raven Queen, as her presence is nowhere near as taxing on you as it was when you met her in person. She says, "You've done me a great service, you all have. I will leave your sister where she is. And you will continue to work for me as my faithful agent."
Okay. So long as she's left alone, then I'll be okay. And I still have a lifetime to live before I go to you, yes?
You will live your lifetime here, but you will always be my agent. If I call upon you, you will be expected to answer.
I understand. But knowing that my sister will not be involved in that deal where I live eternally with my parents, I think I'll be a lot happier. She, unlike me, she's very special, and I think that the world has a lot to benefit from her. And me, I'm just a boy who never grew up.
You have plenty of time to do that, and I think you're on your way. And yes, your sister is special, and it does me great, nothing short of displeasure to give that up. But since you have done so much for me, and the amount you have done for me, I cannot deny you this request.
Thank you.
You will not find me so lenient in deals in the future, Thok.
I do not expect you to.
Now, I have another one of yours to attend to as she fades into shadow. And as quick as she was there, the figure is gone. Lee.
Lee flew until she collapsed from exhaustion and just kind of laid there sobbing for a good while. Eventually, she'll probably pass out asleep. When she wakes up, she's gonna kind of sit there and meditate and reach out to the Raven Queen.
As you begin your meditation, she appears before you. She says, "You've gone through much, but a deal is a deal. And you are mine."
Want to
She
be powerless.
Hmm?
Don't want to be powerless.
With me, you never will be. She reaches out a hand. Come.
Reach out and take her.
As you touch her hand, you find yourself a raven instantaneously and perched upon her shoulder.
Wouldn't finger be more appropriate in that situation?
It would be, but well, directly into the finger would make sense, but at the same time, that's not how she work. And the Raven Queen takes a few steps and returns to her domain with you at tow. She will turn you back just for a moment and say, "You will be my agent. And once you pass, you will return to me, and your soul will continue to do my work."
Lee just kneels.
I will give you one opportunity now to go back to your friends and live your life with them, or to stay here with me.
I am no use to them anymore. Allow me to serve you.
So be it. And that scene shall fade to black as Lee's story ends there. Well, not Lee's story, but our story with
Narrative.
Lee. Lee's narrative for this story ends there. And as we return back to the other 3, 4, 5 of you, whatever, 6. We can just keep adding. Yeah.
Any of you guys want to pay a visit down in the mountains near my estate? I have a shepherd that I want to talk to.
A shepherd.
Yeah, remember that? Remember the goat milk or the old man milk?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Funnily enough, yes, I do remember that, Doc.
Yeah. I think I want to see him again.
Hey, Doc, there was something I wanted to talk to you about.
Yeah, what's up?
Sorry about earlier, trying to slice your head off and all that.
You know, it's fine. Bad shit happens, Honestly, if it were the case that... I'm kind of glad that you stabbed and killed my father the way you did, because at that time, at that point in my life, if he asked me to do something, I probably would have done it. So taking away that opportunity was probably for the best. So, no hard feelings.
Oh, good.
Wait, are they brothers in patricide? Who killed Jack's daddy?
I did, but he killed the mama.
Oh, okay.
No, I mean, like, my father. If my father asked me to...
I know. I was just asking who
Right.
killed Jack's dad, because if Jack killed your dad and you killed Jack's dad, yay, brothers!
Balance. Yeah.
Brothers in patricide. Well, yeah, that sounds nice, Doc, but I was actually thinking to stay here and study the teachings of Bakab and try to be able to harness his power a little bit better.
Fair enough. I think, what should I do with that estate? Because it's just empty right now with a bunch of servants in it.
You should probably save it. They're well looking after.
I don't wanna.
That's highly irresponsible of you.
Save the estate?
No, at least looked after the servants. We're
Oh no, I'm not gonna. I'm not just gonna abandon them. I'm gonna go there and do something. I'm just wondering what I should do. I don't really want to give it to the Templars. I don't know if they really deserve to be a full-on organization. I don't know. I think they should just be some kind of peacekeeping force of people who take oaths to protect people, and yeah.
You could establish a mission to the Raven Queen there.
If she wants me to, then I will.
Thok, I would be careful to leave such power unattended. People are easily swayed. People look for guidance, look for a leader.
They have Octavia.
I'm not saying that that you're a better leader, but I'm just saying you're a better leader than Octavia.
Okay. Well, I'll pass it by her and see what she thinks. I think I'm gonna take Vola to see that shepherd too. Sorry.
I thought you said pacify her. Like...
Oh no. No.
Casually lobotomize her, no big deal.
All right. So, as the day wanes, as you rest, and each of you go your ways, Thok, you return to Vola, using a teleportation circle provided by the Excel. The two of you are able to venture together back to the estate.
I don't want to be the shepherd guy who gave us the blanket.
You don't find him.
Oh. Got it.
Turns out it was Baphomet the whole time. Haha.
Yes, all of you are invited by Fort to join him for dinner that evening.
Of course.
Am I included?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Is there chicken?
Thok. There could be anything you want. It's magic.
Are you? Oh my god! Really? You know, I've always wanted to try a turd duck. Wait, no. What is it? A dragon, gator, lizard, turkey, duck, chicken, dove, egg, and then just like list off this inceptionatized meat fucking Russian doll.
Nesting doll.
Oh no.
Dragon is not available, even by magical means.
Gay.
Well, I'm not going
One
to tell him that
more
it's not dragon. It's going to be estimated to be what could be dragon, but he doesn't actually have experience to know that it's not. So
Oh, there
who's
you
to
go.
say?
Definitely dragon.
Definitely.
There you go.
Dragon tastes a lot like chicken.
Maybe chicken tastes a lot like dragon.
Mm.
So we're actually going to go to my family's estate, and Fort's gonna open the door. Mom, I'm home.
Mama Fort.
We have
Oh
guests.
my goodness.
She's just a human, isn't she?
Nope, she's just a sweet little elf lady.
Oh, elf lady. She is more than happy to provide hospitality and a full meal for everyone, using the exact means Fort explained.
I want to fucking eat all of it.
Good
Fort
luck.
is with his parents.
I actually don't, but, family dinner. Fort lives in the church.
That's fair.
Fort is a high priest now.
Yes.
I had to come back and tell her that I leveled up, aka I got a promotion.
Here you go.
She makes food special. Like, she makes it herself special. That's the way she does it. And makes your favorite meal, personally.
So, Fort's mother is an elf, and he'll introduce her as Ilirana, and his father is a human. He'll introduce as Timothy.
I don't get. Okay. Cool. You know what? Whatever. Nice to meet you both.
There's pictures of them all over the house with a young half-elf boy. Who is
Two of
not in
them.
this house, it seems.
Is that your brother?
Well, that one's my brother, and that was me before I died.
Oh. Cool.
Yeah.
Uh,
So did you die?
Yeah, I died.
How'd you die?
Well, I was basically slaughtered by gnolls.
Oh. Did they eat you?
Well, that's a weird question because yes and no.
So I have a question. Well, what's the anatomy of a half-elf penis compared to a null penis?
I, as a person, don't know the difference there, so I'm not really going to dig into that one. Remember last week when I said I'm not going to pull up pictures and have those references to show you? That still stands this week.
Okay.
It's an upgrade. Let's leave it at that.
Cat is going to smack Thok's hand and say, "Boy, we are with his mother."
Okay. Oh yes. Sorry. I shouldn't be asking him. I should be asking you. What's his penis like now?
what the fuck? Let's end on not a ridiculous note.
Ending on that ridiculous note. I'm just kidding. The conversation in the meal goes eventfully as Thok makes every meal an event in its own right.
Think about starting my own wing of the church on the surface.
Cool.
Go ahead, man.
You are able to enjoy your meals peacefully, happily. Reminiscing some of you, those who know, back to your small feast that was prepared for you by the Corps on your arrival. But a large, home-cooked, magically prepared meal satisfies all of you, and with that you find yourselves feeling the exhaustion of this previous adventure still lingering, and find rest wherever you wish, whether it be in the alleyway, in Fort's family home, or some remote inn somewhere. You're able to do so.
I'm finding myself lodging with a nice young elf man. And it's going to be good lodging.
Oh no.
You find someone curious enough to try it out with your charisma. And this time you do not go just to the gay bars. you were able to find a nice, just a nice bar where you're able to find a young elf man to spend an evening / night.
Does he have a girlfriend? Then I move on to the next one.
That's a question for you.
Stop being out of character there, Nate.
De-inspiration. No, just kidding.
If he doesn't have a girlfriend, I'm not interested.
All
Homemaker.
right. You eventually find one. Sure.
I mean, eh,
Whatever, mate. So, just because we are waning into our final moments, I think I will begin a conclusion, unless someone has anything else they'd like to throw out there.
conclusion for next episode.
We can do that, however, it's just going to be epilogue.
Go for
Sure. You know what? I'll give you guys the time to think about how your characters' journeys will unfold. You may discuss amongst yourselves, and we'll see. Blacken, of course, is always welcome to join us. However, Lee's journey in the narrative has ended, unless you think of something you'd like to add.
Yeah, I'll be there. We're kind of gonna, I imagine, scatter a little bit with the epilogue anyway. So
All
Yeah, I
right.
wasn't gonna do anything super crazy, but I can think something.
it. Same.
If nothing else, we'll just meet, hang out for a while, and that'll be it for our last. And I, of course, will think on it too. So, that is where we're going to end tonight's episode, everybody. Congratulations. You've completed the book with only the epilogue to go.
Flick him. Ask him.
Yeah, it's time.
wait, do we level up? That's actually important for my epilogue.
Level up.
Oh!
Yeah.
Now we can take over the world.
Alright, guys. It's been a really fun ride. I'm excited for where you guys take your characters, and great
I've
roll
never rolled higher than my average.
there.
Alright, sorry.
Thank you all for playing. Thank you all for watching, and my camera's off this whole time because I wasn't able to get to work with all that. So I promise I am doing finger wavies at the camera. As always, stay classy.
Bye, guys.
Bye.